Why are you guys there? What's the right? Like what? So I get it. You're training hard. Okay. Forget about what you guys think you know about training. Why are you training hard? Like what's your purpose for being there? To get better. Right. For who to get better? Well, everyone. Not really. You know, if Jiri is defending his title in a week and you're training with Jiri, you're there to make Jiri better, not yourself. All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back to the channel. So the Jiri Prochazka injury details have come out, and they're pretty nuts, dude. It was a combination of irresponsible behavior that led to what Dana said is the most catastrophic shoulder injury he's ever seen. So, yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit, and talk about some other things, son. But before we do, like every other video, the gentleman's agreement on this channel. If this is your first video, enjoy it, dude. If it's a free preview. If you're gonna watch more than that, if this is your second video or more, I ask that you guys subscribe to the channel. It's a gentleman's agreement. You know, it's free. It's not a big ask. I work really, really hard. And so I really appreciate it that you guys subscribe if you're gonna watch the videos, and then you can watch every single thing that I do. I have thousands of videos. Well, I don't know, 1,300 or something. And also I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Sheath Underwear, which you're going to watch right now. Now, one more time for the people in the back. If you're looking for a present to buy your friend, your guy friend for Christmas, I cannot recommend Sheath Underwear more stringently. And I am going to show you guys some B-roll that I had Bobby the Bank send me. He owns Sheath. And just like me and the MMA Holes and Chael and all these other amazing channels that support and are sponsored by Sheath, we're all wearing them, dude. We're all wearing them. And I'm telling you, get on the train. Because I know when I pick my underwear, I'm like, I wonder what kind of underwear Connor's wearing. And if it's a Sheath, I'm putting it on. What do you think Khabib wears? They're all Sheath. I'm like, I knew it, dude. If Khabib's wearing it, I'm wearing it. So that's kind of how I make those decisions, and hopefully you guys do too, because Sheath is what I'm wearing. It's what Chael's wearing. It's what the MMA Holes. It's what Chris is wearing. That's what it is. So use the promo code in this thing, and you can get yourself some, and then you could sit back and watch this amazing video I'm about to tell you. Use the code FIRE for 20% off. SheathUnderwear.com. I just got done doing Bobby the Bank's podcast from Sheath, so that's why you're watching that one on this video. Anyway, so let's talk about Jiri Prochazka. Okay, so everybody knows that when that story came out about his shoulder, it was like there was no details. You know what I mean? Like I was hitting up like insiders, kind of like, dude, what happened? Because it was so close to UFC 282. How could he have possibly had a catastrophic shoulder injury, right? And it turns out that it is exactly as crazy as I thought, you know, where you were like, what could he have been doing in practice that could have led to an injury like that, right? And so Jiri, being the gentleman that he is, he never said anything about it. And then now when he's talking about it, he still is not blaming anyone, right? But what happened, he said, is he made a mistake. A guy took his back and he suplexed him onto his shoulder, which then got dislocated, okay? Now, subsequent to that, a guy on Magomed Ankalaev's team said that he was going to help him put his shoulder back in, and he jammed it back in and apparently ripped everything in there. And so, like, it was Dana said it was the guy who tried to play doctor that really, really made it bad. So, okay. Me personally, I mean, look, whether or not it was Magomed's teammate that did that, I don't blame him, you know. He's at least trying to help, right? Like he's trying to help. If he made a mistake and he made his shoulder a lot worse, it is what it is, right? Like the guy who suplexed him on his shoulder, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like maybe you guys like know something I don't know. But that sounds totally insane to me. Like that sounds completely insane to me that someone would be suplexing a guy who is defending his title in like a week hard enough that he dislocates his shoulder catastrophically. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, you can hard spar. Of course, it's like, yeah, we want to get some hard rounds in. Okay, cool. Hard rounds. If you grab around the current champion, does that mean suplex him as hard as you can? Like, this is the thing, dude. And I want to make this perfectly clear. If someone's like, no, dude, you don't get it. Like, you know, that's how he trains. No, I don't know. Okay. No. And I'll tell you why. Okay. Why are you guys there? What's the right? Like what? So I get it. You're training hard. Okay. Forget about what you guys think you know about why are you training hard? Like what's your purpose for being there? To get better. Right. For who to get better? Well, everyone. Not really. You know, if Jiri is defending his title in a week and you're training with Jiri, you're there to make Jiri better, not yourself. Okay. So how does he get anything out of getting suplexed on his shoulder and dislocating his shoulder? How on earth is that going to make it better? Now, let's say that he, didn't dislocate his shoulder. Let's just say you landed him on his head, or let's say you landed him on his neck, or you landed him on his back, and he, by some miracle, was not injured. How does that help him get ready for his fight? How on earth does that help him get ready for his fight? You know what I mean? And so like Jiri is like, obviously Yuri's like being like a gentleman about it. And he's like, no, it's not his fault. It's not Uncle Liev's, guy's fault. And I totally agree with that. But again, what are you doing? You suplexed the champion on his shoulder and dislocated it. Right? Am I speaking gibberish here? In what universe could suplexing Jiri be a benefit to Jiri, the champion? I don't understand. Dumb.